1, 2, 3, and...
A debreceni ifjúsági szolgáltató Nonprofit Kft. 2011 áprilisában egy 10 napos ifjúsági cserét szervezett Without Words, azaz Szavak Nélkül címmel. A nemzetközi találkozóra 8 ország 52 fiatalja érkezett Debrecenbe, hogy a csere során különböző nem formális módszerek segítségével közösen dolgozzák fel a társadalmi kirekesztés és a sztereotípiák témáját. A fiatalok a saját érzéseiket és gondolataikat a tánc, a zene és a színjátszás eszközeivel osztották meg először egymással, majd a debreceni közönséggel is egy előadás keretében.
So it was really interesting to see, for me, how can we manage in 10 days to make a huge show and make everything. It was really, really good. I loved it.
Here it was a totally different and a totally brand new experience for me because I worked with my peers, because I worked with people who have the same ideas, who have the same interests, and who have similar abilities and skills with mine. So it was a kind of great experience because we exchanged a lot of knowledge, we exchanged a lot of new ideas, and I really hope that we'll keep in contact and we'll also be working together on some future projects.
I have pretty much experience working with youngsters in the field of theater and arts in general. So for me it was not really hard to manage all that energy, exploding energy from the youngsters, but I can say that this group was really with great potential. They were pretty willingful to work, to learn something new, and I think we achieved pretty much results, no matter they are conscious about them now or will be later. Usually it happens later, but we made pretty good brainstorming and working groups. We managed to somehow connect the workshops, the arts, which is one of the most difficult things in making art. So that means that we connected the workshops, theater, music and dance in one performance, and it was with context and meaning about the youth exchange and all European countries and the European context of living together, have to tolerate others, cultures, nations, and so on.
It was kind of good insight into that culture and how people see their own country, see their own nation. Which is not exactly the same as people will learn from textbooks, and I think these personal experiences coming from these countries are the best source of getting to know other cultures and other people.
First of all, they start to communicate with everybody in English because they don't speak English, and now I see it so progressive. I'm so proud of them because at the beginning of this project they was excluded exactly because they don't speak English. They don't. They haven't communicate. They can't communicate with everybody. But now it's so. For me, it's something magic, really magic, because, for example, every day they was near me, around of me, all the time. They're going with me everywhere, every time. But now I didn't see them. They are somewhere else with somebody's, and they are talking with everybody. They start to be accepted by everybody, and I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard for me. My English is not too good, so. But that what for me, it's like magic, really. I see them and they are evaluate. That is incredible, really incredible thing. And I'm so proud of this, and that project is great about this, really. What can I say more?
At the first time it was quite a challenge because we didn't understand each other so good. The language was so difficult. There are people that cannot speak very well English, so it was quite a challenge. But in the final we managed to make it, and the teamwork was great, and we had a lot of fun. Everything was much more spontaneous, so we aimed for the spontaneous, not for the hard-working exercises and everyone just smile, it's gonna be great. So it was like this, the workshop, the dance workshop.
I was skeptic at the beginning because everything was so messed up and stuff, but then in the end it was perfect.
I was in the theater workshop. We were constructing a play. At first we had some complications, how to organize the whole thing, what plays to present, what to do, but eventually we came up with some ideas which countries to represent, which plays to perform. Then we started to work together with the music workshop to try to be as interactive and more as audio-visual as we could. And at the end we met up with the dance crew. So it was quite interesting to see all these groups working together and while working independently, and in the end making one whole play.
Debrecen is such a beautiful place, and we saw the university. It's an amazing place with so many beautiful people, all of their kind, all races and everything. They are so warm. Debrecen people is warm. I don't know. They are friendly, and they were kind. They were always helping us when we were asking questions and so on. So Debrecen is a beautiful place, and the Debrecen people are great, and Hungarian people are great, are amazing.
It was things like how wide in diameter is the dome in the Aquaticum Center. I was like, nobody knew that one. And then we went inside and asked the guy who works there, and he said 66 meters or something. One of the hardest questions so far.
The best part that we learned how to work together, although we are so different, all of us. And also I got to see how folklore dance looks in Turkey, and it's interesting.
The competences that we evolved on this youth exchange are strictly binded to the cultural expression, the sharing of cultures and the traditions of other cultures. It's not just, okay, I want to show you a rock band from my country, but it's also, I want to show you my tradition, I want to show you my culture, I want you to see how my people have been doing this for years and years. And
I'm very happy because I was part of this project, because it was a very huge and really interesting experience for me.
Nagyon jól összeszokott a csapat az ifjúsági csere 10 napja alatt, és a közös élmények, valamint az előadás sikere is bizonyítja, hogy ezek a fiatalok, érkezzenek Európa bármely szegletéből, igenis jól megértik egymást, akár szavak nélkül is.